say this mountain too tall, this valley too deep, but God put it in my path so the world could see that the rock they call impossible ain't bigger than He. When He moves in front of me, they'll know He's king. Yeah, the mountain in my way ain't just about my life. It's a billboard for His power, for His love, His might. He let me face what they fear so they see what He'll do. God only puts mountains there to show they can move. I be staring at this hillside thinking this is it. Bills stack like boulders, faith feeling like I'm lift. Doctor shook his head, said we can't fix this quick. Got a mountain in my story, people say won't shift. Friends left when the climb started, too steep for their pride. They were cool on the flat road, but not on this side. I was slipping, I was tired, I was asking them why you let this stand in front of me, blocking my sky? Then you whisper, this ain't punishment, this is a stage. I'm about to turn your hardest thing into a page. When they ready, they believe I'm still moving today. I put mountains in my children's path to make faith look brave. If I only gave you sidewalks, they forget who I am. But when you stand where they tremble and still lift up your hands, they'll see peace where there's pressure, hope where there's gloom. I'm using what tries to stop you to show it can move. So I swallow all the terror, let it mix with the prayer. Said I don't see how you do it, but I know you're there. Every step became a sermon, every tear was a seed for the ones who watch my battle and find strength when they read. They say this mountain too tall, this valley too deep, but God put it in my path so the world could see that the rock they call impossible ain't bigger than He. When He moves in front of me, they'll know He's king. Yeah, the mountain in my way ain't just about my life. It's a billboard for His power, for His love, His might. He let me face what they fear so they see what He'll do. God only puts mountains there to show they can move. Yeah. There's a kid in the back row watching how I walk. He's got his own giant problems that he don't wanna talk. Parents fighting lights off, pain loud in his head. He's convinced no one can move what's been living in his chest. There's a single mom scrolling tears all on the phone. Rent due, faith in, feels complete, leave you alone. She sees my mountain story, how I didn't cave in, and thinks if God did that for them, then He could step in. There's a brother fresh out, trying not to relapse. Got addiction like a somebody can climb back past. He hears me rapping about the 10 that nearly took me to. Now he's thinking maybe this thing can move. See, the mountain in my path is not private terrain. It's a living demonstration of His power and pain. When He cracks it in the middle, when the stones start to slide, it becomes a testimony for the ones still outside. They don't need perfect Christians with no scars and no weight. They need somebody lit but still choosing His grace. They need someone who can say, I thought this peak was doomed, but God only put it here to show it can move. So if you see me on a hillside and my voice sounds warm, just know I'm not trying to be a hero or the norm. I'm just walking with my Savior in the path that He chose, serving notice to the mountains, they ain't bigger than the cross. They say this mountain too tall, this valley too deep, but God put it in my path so the world can see that the rock they call impossible ain't bigger than He. When it moves in front of me, they'll know He's king. Yeah, the mountain in my way ain't just about my life. It's a billboard for His power, for His love, His might. He let me face what they fear so they see what He'll do. God only puts mountains there to show they can move. Yeah. If you say, speak to it, I'll open my mouth. If you say climb it, I'll start heading south. If you say wait here, I'll stand in the dust. Cause the point ain't how it moves, it's the God that I trust. I'm not worshiping the mountain, I'm worshiping You. I'm not bragging about the polymer, I'm bragging about truth. When the ground starts shaking and the stones let go, I want every heart watching and know this ain't me, this ain't hype, this ain't love, this ain't chance. It's the God I use my hardest and the strength in this stance. He put mountains in my story so when grace breaks through, the whole world sees what He can do. So if you're standing at a cliff that looks too high, and everybody around you says, don't even try, remember, He didn't put that peak there just to block your view. He put it in your path to show it can move. Yeah. When it shifts, when it crumbles, when the rock turns sand, it won't just be your victory to mark His hand. Your mountain is a message to the ones after you. With God, what looks immovable can move. Can move.